Yo, what's going on? It's another one. Man, I'm like, I am not necessarily excited because this isn't exciting to me, but as far as creating videos go, but as far as like just starting to get this ball rolling with building this YouTube channel and starting to campaign and push the movement about what this channel is really about, which is it's about uh, half partly my day-to-day life. I'm gonna be dropping some weekly vlogs and stuff like that, just basically about what it's like being me and being an entrepreneur, what my life is kind of just like. So I'm gonna be, taking you guys on rides with me and stuff like that. Not too fast. Come on, me. Not too fast. It's this iPad almost died. I'm recording on an iPad because, as y'all know, man, them Android cameras don't really do too much justice, and we can't be living like that. Nah, right now we can't be living like that. So until I get an iPhone like 12 or something, it really doesn't have to be a 12, but just basically until I drop some bread on a better camera, this is what we're going to be using, which is this iPad. It's all good because done is better than perfect. Don't mind the spoon. I got this little meal prep stuff that my old lady made. She made some quinoa with sardines, a bunch of veggies and stuff like that. One of my favorite meals, if not my favorite meal. Super healthy. It's not like rice, where it's like rice, but it's not like rice in the sense of like it makes you all full and sluggish and stuff. And rice causes dementia and stuff like that. I'm Liberian, Nigerian, so my whole diet growing up was rice. And it's super unhealthy for you because it also translates into sugar in the body. And all my weed got spilled over. But it's all good. I know some of you may be thinking like, oh man, why you just talk about your weed getting spilled over and stuff like that? Well, I said that to say this, which is, look, I'm making this channel, but and this brand and just everything that I'm doing, I don't want to be held hostage to my brand. I don't want to be held hostage to an image. I don't want to be held hostage to really anything, to be honest with you. I'm a free spirit. Not like a renegade in the sense where, I can't get along with other people and stuff like that. But in the sense of like, I want to be able to be me, the full version of me, so that I'm not putting limitations on myself like, oh, I used to be this type of way, so now I have to continue being that type of way, because I'm never the same type of way at any given time. I'm always growing, I'm always learning, I'm always self-reflecting, and trying to find different paths on how I can become a better me, for not just me, but everybody around me, which I feel like personally everybody should be doing. So to get back into what this channel is about, like I said, it's about me, of course, but it's also about you guys. So I'm going to be bringing on different types of people from all walks of life, polished people, rough-edged people, all types of different types of people, so that you guys can learn from different enthusiasts, different entrepreneurs, so you guys can not only learn, but also be inspired to get out here and do something and make a name for yourself, because that's really what this shit is about. Like, for real, the way the world is headed, man, we need more leaders, we need more team players, we need more people who can put together a bigger picture so that we can continue to help one another. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but like usually the truth is in that cliche shit. So if you got kids and stuff, man, it's probably better that you don't let them watch this unless you don't mind cussing. I'm really not going to be doing nothing too crazy. Maybe I just might, I don't know yet. I'm trying to see what kind of channel I really want it to be, because I want it to reflect my value, my core principles and stuff like that. Hard work, dedication, never giving up, being stand up, being a man's man, so on and so forth. Because yeah, like it is for entrepreneurs and stuff like that, but at the same time, like I really want to be involved with the community. I want to help young men become men, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I grew up, I didn't have my father in my life after 5th grade, 4th grade. He did the world's best magic trick and disappeared and never reappeared. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't like that. But Yeah, he exited when I was like in 5th grade. So, yeah, I mean, for all those kids out there right now, those young boys out there right now who don't have, no real representation of manhood, of a father, I'm not trying to be your father, but of just like, what it is to be a man in this world, you know what I'm saying? Especially the young black kids, because at the end of the day, that's where I grew up. That's where I resonate the most. So, of course, that's where I'm going to be pulling information from and speaking to you guys too. But really, it goes across the board because it's not just young black kids who are needing role models these days. We all do. Even me, you know what I'm saying? I'm 28 years old, and I still look up to people. I still take heed and find counsel where I can because, a wise man knows he knows nothing, So, yeah, just with that, today, what I got planned is, what do I got to do? I got to go get this, well, the power in the garage been out. If you guys know, I took up window tinting, like in October, dropped some bread to learn a new skill. I used to do like marketing and stuff like that for small local businesses. Like I said, I love the small businesses, the local businesses, the family-owned businesses, because they are literally the backbone of this country, and we need them, and they are at war right now. So, we are going to be helping them continue and moving forward to get them some exposure, letting you guys know the different types of people and businesses, entrepreneurs, enthusiasts, stuff like that, that are in your neighborhood and across the country, maybe the world, but we're going to start with Minneapolis first. That's where I'm from. I'm from the Twin Cities, but I'm a Brooklyn Park boy off top, 84th and Xerxes, little LIB. But yeah, like I was saying, I lost my train of thought. I got a bad syndrome, a case of squirrels. So if I, bounce around a lot, please try and follow me. But enjoy the ride because, I will take you on a ride. That is one thing that I will do. So, like I was saying, I picked up window tint. And you know what? Let's move while I'm talking so we can get two things done at once. I like to be effective. But yeah, like I said, so I picked up window tinting, dropped a little change for somebody to show me how to do it. And I've been learning ever since. I'm now like 9, 10, 11 months in. It hasn't all been consistent. I hope you guys can still see. I know there's a little glare or whatever, but whatever. This goes into sidebar. This goes into all you people who are, kind of iffy about making content and shit like that, man. It doesn't need to be perfect. You guys can hear me, right? You can see me, right? All right. It's good enough. So, yeah, so I learned window tinting. Now I'm renting out this garage from one of my my grade school friends, and the power went out, so kind of been asked out for like the last week or so. But ups and downs, so trying to figure it out. Try to have an electrician come out and see what's up with it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna buy an extension cord, which reminds me I gotta go to Home Depot and give me an extension cord, 100-footer, something like that, so we can figure that piece out. Then gotta go to the library, print out some stuff. But also gotta make some more videos outside of this video, because I got something cooking right now. I gotta create like 30 plus videos, but it's all good, you gotta get to it, brick by brick. Which reminds me, I used to go to the library a lot downtown, right? And they were building, like 2 years ago, they were building this building, and it was like underground. Like I'm not sure if any of you guys have done construction before. I haven't. Most I've done is like roofing and stuff like that, but the building was already made, so it's not construction. But they're like underneath the ground, like deep underneath the ground, and I could see it, and it was just like, dang, like you really have to have, before you can start building your building, man, you got to have a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be building on top, because they easily could have, well, I'm not going to say easily because that's not what they do, but they could have just, demolished whatever was there before, because it used to be a parking lot. For those of you who know, it was right over by, across the street from the downtown library, Central Library, where that parking lot used to be, you know, where everybody would park on the weekends and shit like that, or Friday or whatever, and you know, and go drinking and shit like that. Right there next to the library, it used to be a parking lot full of people, man. They demolished that shit and they started building there. But they could have easily just, you know, started building on top of that. And instead of doing that, you know, they had to go underneath. They had to go below ground level, so to say, and so that before they could actually start building on top of it, you know. So they had to essentially unlearn, you know, because if I'm trying to correlate this to your mind, and like, because I feel like, I don't know what happened, but it's all good. Hopefully that video saved, but you know, it is what it is. If it didn't, it was a pretty good video though. So. But yeah, so your mentality, your mindset, you know, you got to really unlearn a lot of the shit that you learned. Like when I jumped into this entrepreneurship, I always kind of had an entrepreneurial spirit. I just was kind of like misguided in the way I went about shit. Like, you know, I used to be like a finesser and shit like that. Like in the streets, it's different types of people, right? It's like robbers, it's people who kill people, murderers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? There's drug dealers, you know, there's pimps, there's, you know, all types of different types of people, all walks of life. But, you know, me, I did a little bit of everything. I've never killed nobody or no shit like that, thank God. But, you know, I've done a little bit of everything in my past, and I'm telling you guys this because it's eventually going to come up. You know, people see you trying to do good and they're going to try and bring some shit up, so I'm going to bring it up before they bring it up so I can tell my own story. I'm not going to tell the story because really it's irrelevant. If somebody brings it up and be like, yeah, I did that, you know, whatever, you guys can believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. But I have participated in the life, and so, you know, when I was in that life, you know, shit was coming fast, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could wake up one day and make a couple grand. You could wake up one day and, you know, you could be up after not having nothing, you know, not a crumb in your bank account, nothing. So, moving into the entrepreneurial life, you know, I started my first company at 21. It wasn't successful or nothing, but I guess that depends on how you define success. But I definitely learned a lot. For those of you who know, it was Track Camp, the music hosting company. It was for producers and whatnot. And, you know, I used to go downtown every single day, and I used to, you know, go talk to people and try and find artists and stuff who would upload their music on the hosting site or whatever. And, you know, it ended up falling through, but I learned a whole lot. You know, I learned a little bit about marketing, and really it just put me deeper into my journey of this entrepreneurship. But I said that to say this, that you know, my mindset was like, man, I need to I'm driving, so I'm trying to make sure that everything goes smooth, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you guys to see me get in the car crash, but yeah, so when I transitioned from the streets into like trying to legitimize myself, like my mindset was everything should be coming like overnight. Like I should be able to do this shit like same day. I was like, okay, worst case scenario, you know, it's gonna take me like a month or some shit. A month? No, it's, you know, and what, like 5 years later? No, that was in 2014, 2013, 2014. Yeah, 2014. Yeah, so like 6 years later, you know. Yeah, you know, I'm still on the journey, I'm still on the grind, I'm still doing what I'm doing, but it's gotten me that much closer. And let me tell you, my skill set is crazy right now. Like the things I've learned, the blueprint that I've came up with that I'm implementing right now, like it's crazy. Like you guys will see in due time, you guys will see. But yeah, it's you know, so if you are, let me backtrack a little bit. Like I said, I got a bad case of squirrels. I'm working on organizing my thoughts better so I can convey my message better. But like I had said, you know, about downtown in the building and stuff like that, you know, before you can jump into some shit, you really got to get your head right. You know, you got to know what it is that you are about to get yourself into. Because not only with entrepreneurship, but with my young homies in the streets and everything, you know, you just got to make sure that you really understand what you are doing on a day-to-day basis and the consequences and repercussions of what you are doing. Because, you know, in the streets, you may lose your life. You know what I'm saying? You may lose your freedom. You know, you may lose your friends. You may lose your mind, you know? there's so many different things at stake, and it's not too much different from entrepreneurship. You know, you jump into entrepreneurship and you think that it's just, you know, you're gonna make it overnight and shit like this. You know, you may make it overnight, you know, and that's cool, more power to you, but you're gonna have different dues to pay. You know, your dues may not be the long consistent grind dues. Your dues may be, you know, you may get all the way up and then you may lose everything, or you may you know, lose your friends, you know, because your friends want some money from you, or you may lose your family because your family thinks that you just are somebody who you are not, or, you know, you may lose your mind because so many people are talking about you and you ain't got thick skin like that, so you ain't really built to, you know, endure all the shit that comes with it. But you know, at the end of the day, you just got to get your mind right, man. Focus on really understanding the path that you are taking and commit to it. You know, one of my my older homies, man, he gives a lot of game, and he says, man, you gotta really commit to what you're doing. Like anything that you're doing, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you know, just make sure that you're committed to it, whether it's a relationship with your lady, whether it's a relationship with God, whether it's a relationship with a business partner, you know, your kids, making sure that you're the best father that you can be. Whatever you're doing, you know, just go full force in it. And I won't lie, like entrepreneurship and being successful, that's where my full force comes into it. But other shit, like, you know, I definitely can work on that stuff. So, you know, I'm learning this right now and I'm passing it on to you, so hopefully you can learn from it too. And, you know, maybe some of you younger guys who are watching it, you know, you can start earlier, because one of my other mentors, he says, you know, the whole point of this shit right here, you know, the older guys and the younger guys, is so that you younger guys can stand on our shoulders of us older guys, and I'm gonna stand on the shoulders of the older dudes that I know, so that we can see further than the dudes who are you know, coming up. Or like for me, like I'm coming up, but I'm still gonna take heed to people who've been around, because I want to learn from their mistakes. And I forgot who said it, but dude was talking about basically like it's so important to learn from other people's mistakes, because man, it's like you could avoid so much shit. And I got this spoon in my hand, man, because really I was gonna eat that food on the way. She said I should eat it for lunch, but man, I'm hungry right now. You feel me? I'm trying to eat it right now. Truthfully, I would, but I'm on camera. I ain't gonna do that to you guys, because that's, you know, it's not cool. So not professional, but I'm not trying to be all the way professional, you know, like I'm still an authentic, down-to-earth person. I don't want to be like boxed into professionalism, because like, you know, that's not me, man. I like to have fun, you know, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not all the way professional as far as like white America goes. Like, I don't care to fit into white America. No disrespect to any of my Caucasian homies, friends, watchers, viewers, or anything like that. Like, I love y'all to death, man. You know, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? White folks be supporting my shit a lot more than you black folks do, man. Like, I'm not gonna even hold it back. You know, I'm gonna be real, uncut. There's some shit I won't say, but that's only because I don't want to just say some shit. You know, I want to put it into proper perspective and proper context before I really jump and just say some shit. But yeah, you know, I take pride in just being myself, you know, and I'm gonna take even more pride in making it from being myself, you know, in a way that nobody has done it from my city before, at least that I've seen. You know, if they out there, I'm from Brooklyn Park, like I said, in case you forgot. But yeah, I haven't seen nobody do it, so I just want to, you know, make shit happen so I can ride through where I'm from and, you know, show the kids, like, man, you ain't got to gangbang, you ain't got to, you know, flash poles and all this shit, and, you know, do all the shit that the media is really telling them to do. You know, it's some older guys telling them to do this shit, but really, man, the music got that kid's mind, man. Like, make sure you get your kid's mind before they get caught from, you know, the world, man. I won't even say the world, but like, what would I call them? I don't know, shit, just people, I guess, you know. There's people out here with an agenda, and your kid may fit their agenda. They want your kid to become, you know, part of the pipeline system where they get paid off of your kids sitting down and doing time and shit like that. Or, you know, they may want your kid to become a consumer to the point where they just buying all the new types of shit, you know, so they watching, they paying influencers and stuff like that so that influencers that your kid watches, so that your kid goes and they want to buy this and buy that and buy this and buy that and be this certain type of way, you know, because at the end of the day, hey man, we all funding somebody's lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure that your kids ain't funding somebody's lifestyle at the cost of their own livelihood, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. So yeah, man, I'm gonna pause this video because I don't know how much memory this iPad has, and I really don't want to just be talking just to talk, even though it'd be cool to practice or whatever. But I'm gonna pause this video, and when I get to the garage, I'm gonna probably start it back up just so that you guys can kind of see the garage and where I'm starting from with all this shit, because I promise you in a year or so I'm gonna be in a completely different place, and I want you guys to look back at this video and be like, damn, like bro said he was gonna do this and he really did it. Because man, like Nip said, man, if you got a plan, you got a vision, man, stick to that shit and you're gonna get to it. You feel me? All that matters is that you don't quit. Just don't stop. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. It don't matter what happens. I don't give a fuck if somebody die. I don't care if you lose a leg. I don't care if you lose an eye. I don't care if you know, took an L. I don't care if you got popped. I don't care if your girl left you. I don't care if your kids left you. I don't care what the fuck happens. Because as a man in this world, ain't nothing more important than the motherfucking mission. So you better make sure that you get into it. So yeah, I'm gonna check in with y'all though when I get there. My reality a dream now. All right, so we just got to the garage. Hopefully the power is back on. Hopefully this power is back on. I really got somewhere else that I could go, but you know, most of my customers right now are coming from a place. I'm still working this method, so I'm not gonna tell you exactly the method, just because, you know, I know I'm gonna have some competitors on here and stuff like that. And it's not that I necessarily feel like you know what, fuck it, I don't really care, man. It's all good, man. From Facebook Marketplace, so I'm getting a lot of customers while window tinting from Facebook Marketplace, but they, you know, I don't really want to bring them to the other shop, you know, because they're kind of iffy people sometimes. And there was a customer, matter of fact, not even a customer, because it wasn't a customer, because I haven't had no bad experiences with a customer so far, so yet. I'm not saying that, you know, there hasn't been like disagreements and stuff like that, because, you know, in business that happens. And you know, I always make it right, because I don't want to just put some shit out there. And if I did put some shit out there and the customer didn't like it, they didn't say nothing to me about it. So, you know, at that point, it's really out of my hands. I can't really, you know, do something to something I'm not aware of. So, yeah, at the other place, man, that I work at, I'm not going to say it right now because for this exact reason. But somebody had called up. One of you little dick motherfuckers called up to the spot and was saying this and that. I'm not gonna repeat. Actually, yeah, you know, you told the lady to suck your dick, and I'm a bitch ass nigga, and this and that and that and this. Like, bro, who raised you, man? Like, why? Like, who? I don't understand it. Like, you know, and since you saying nigga, I know that you black, you know, and ain't too many black men. Like I said, the white folks be supporting my shit, but ain't too many black men who know something about where I was working at. So I'm gonna find out who it was. You know, you go ahead and keep playing. I'm gonna find out though. You know, I'm not one of those other guys who, you know, fuck it. No, I'm gonna find out, and when I find out, I'm gonna see about you. And when I see about you, I ain't gonna say that. But anyways, let me take that shit out. We have to cut through it. I started to say some hot shit, so, you know, I'm gonna cool it. But yeah, we're at the garage right now, so let's see if this shit motherfucking works, man. Let's see if this motherfucker works. Check. I still got this goddamn spoon in my hand. Yeah, shorty, you just gonna leave the garage open? What if somebody walks in here and just takes my stuff, you know? Don't worry about all of that, because, Still don't fucking work. It's all good. I'm gonna run a power cord through here, and I'm gonna just hook it up from the house. Excuse me. I didn't think that I could do that, but I can, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm looking to get a shot sometime in December, November, maybe. But yeah, it's just a part of the journey, man. It's a little frustrating because, like I said, a lot of my people come from Facebook Marketplace, and I don't have to bring them to the shop. I rather, no disrespect to the shop that I'm working with, because I love y'all over there, man. But I don't know, man. I like working by myself a lot. I can work in a team, but I like peace and quiet. I don't really like people talking to me too much, especially when I'm trying to work. When I'm trying to work, man, I need you to shut the fuck up. Unless we're working together. And, of course, it's a team sport, but outside of that, man, I do not want people all in my business and shit asking me questions. And, yeah, it's just something I don't like. Which is cool, because my body, my choice. So, I got the got this baby, the little power bank, whatever it is, whatever it's called. I gotta jump my whip, the other whip, the Impala, because I'm finna sell it. So since I'm gonna sell it, let me bring my food up here because I don't want it to go bad or get knocked over or anything. So since I'm gonna sell it, it's dead. The battery keeps dying or something like that. I just cleaned it out like last week. I'm finally getting around to actually selling it. It's just been kind of just sitting around for the longest time. Yeah, it's just been sitting around, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna get that dough, and I'm gonna reinvest that dough. You guys will see real soon how I'm gonna reinvest it. I might give you guys early access or something like that to the next phase of this plan. Like I said, I'm working a master plan right now, man. A man without a plan is a man planning to fail, so they say. And also, I was listening to an interview. Don't do it. I was listening to an interview. Sorry, this truck was looking like he was gonna try and run it, man. Over north, when you driving over north, man, you gotta be on defense at all times. I don't care if it's a stop sign or if it's not a stop sign. I'm finna stop at that intersection, boy. They're gonna be blowing past. They be blowing past, and you ain't gonna smash my shit. Fuck that. So, yeah, I was watching this interview, and this dude said, he used to always get in trouble and get bumped, and he was going in and out of jail and all this other stuff because he didn't really have no goals or nothing. He didn't have no plan. He didn't have no goals. He was just kind of out there. And it reminded me of my youth because, whenever I started to get into trouble or, when I was getting kicked out of school or when I was, having encounters with the police or anything like that, it was most of the time because one plan that I did have after how old was I when I started thinking about getting some money? I was probably like 17, man. I'm a late bloomer, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was probably like 17. Yeah, like 17. I wanted to get some money, but I didn't know how to get some money. So, one day I was outside and, it was just some dudes that was walking down the block and he just asked me if I wanted some loud. And I was like, how much? And they told me, and then I was like, oh no, I'm cool, because it was some crazy prices. But I was like, maybe I could grab my own and I could get to doing this myself. But I didn't have no money to get it, right? So my white boy, one of my white boys, shout out to you, you know who you are. He fronted me a half, and from there the rest was history. So I started trying to get some money. But like I said, I always one thing that I kind of always was trying to do is I was always kind of trying to get some money once that started. So once I started trying to get some money, then like my objective was to get some money, which is cool, because you know what I'm saying, like you do need to be financially the goal is to be financially free. I believe the new American dream is to have passive income and become financially free and be able to live life on your terms, you know, residual income and stuff like that. I don't really believe in the whole picket fence, White House and all that shit, or white fence and all that no more. Of course, getting a house, of course, but you can have a house and your life could still be miserable. So I think that the new American dream is definitely to start to create some passive income for yourself, so you don't have to work no more. You can make money from wherever it is that you're at. That's the goal. That's really what I want to help some of you guys do, all you guys do. I want to help 10,000 of you guys do that. Is to turn your lifestyle into an income, so you can start to really live life on your terms, and instead of living life on somebody else's terms. And if you're not an entrepreneur, man, that's cool. Like, everybody doesn't have to be an entrepreneur. Everybody doesn't have to, you know, be a boss and all that shit, man. Like, we need people who want to work for those entrepreneurs too. And that's a part of the reason why I'm making this channel, so you guys can see all the different types of businesses and people who are out there who have a plan, who have things cooking, so that you guys can go reach out to them and possibly be a part of what it is that they got going on. So you don't have to be a part of what I got going on. You can be a part of what they got going on, you know, because I know everybody ain't gonna like me, and that's okay, because, you know, I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. But one thing you will respect is my work ethic, and my integrity. You know, how I'm coming to the table. I'm not holding nobody else back. Not that I even could, but I'm not, you know, picking favorites. I'm not only gonna interview these type of people. I'm not only gonna talk to these type of people. I'm not only gonna work with these type of people. You know, I'm gonna be trying to work with everybody who wants to work. And you got respect, you're respectable, you got integrity, you a man of your word. You know what I'm saying? You trying to do something, trying to make something happen. You know, I'm gonna hear you out. And that's how we gonna play it. But I forgot what I was saying. Doesn't matter. If you cared about what I was saying, then just drop a comment or something like that. Battery dying. But yeah, if you cared about what I was saying, just drop a comment about what I was talking about, you know, and ask about it, and I'll answer it in the comment section. Story time. So I'm just waiting on Rich. I got my fancy smancy blade with me, used for window tinting. Every window tinter, alpha, red dot. You know, some people got a red dot, I got a red dot. But funny story, man. Picking up my trainer, and well, the homie that's a trainer, Rich Fitness, you know what I'm saying. But man, I must have been sitting in the same spot. If he don't hurry up, man, my car was sitting in the same spot like 2 months ago, in like June. It's August, so like 2 months ago. And we just got done working out here. It's the Anytime Fitness. I'm not gonna say exactly where it is, but you can kind of guess on which one it is, if you know the locations, just because I don't want to throw them under the bus, you know what I'm saying, because they're still a small business kind of trying to do their thing. So even though they ain't treating my boy right here. But man, we just got done. I come out, boom, I'm standing outside for like 5 minutes on the phone, you know, hee ha ha and shit. But it's not in the best location, so I was like, man, you know, it might be time to move around. You know, I was just getting them tingly feelings and shit. And so I get in my whip, I call the homie Rich, like, man, let's go. He's like, all right, man, here I come. So he come out, all right, get in the car. We get like, not this light, but like the next light. And then one of the clients in there is calling up like, Rich, what do I do? They just shot through the glass. There's glass everywhere. I don't know what to do. What should I do? And so, you know, Rich is like, you know, he calls up the owner, his manager, so on and so forth and whatnot. And, you know, they get all squared away, call the police or whatever. You know, he was talking about going back there. I'm like, bro, you might as well go back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you know, it's not cool to go back. So the next day, he goes back, and, you know, I must have went to Mall of America or something, but I wanted to see, you know, the aftermath. So I come through, and it was like 3 bullets, like where it had got hit was like right where I was standing. I mean, like right here, right now. Truthfully, I'm finna move because I'm sitting here talking about it. I told him to come out. He ain't came out yet, so I'm about to pull off on you, my boy. I'm about to hit the corner, but I ain't just trying to be sitting here again for that exact reason. So yeah, he's gonna call me because he's gonna think I left him. But I ain't leave you, baby. I just didn't want to be sitting right there for the reason that you know about. So yeah, man, it was right there, literally where my car was parked, and even more so, more importantly, where I was sitting, where I was standing. Like, it's crazy. Like 2 minutes later, I would have been toast. You know, of course, God got me. I would have pulled through and all that good stuff, right? But you never know, man. So, you know, I'm saying that to say, like, man, be aware of your surroundings at all times. Like, if something is giving you a funny feeling, definitely listen to it, because a lot of the time, your intuition, more often than not, won't lie to you, you know? So definitely follow that, because, man, shit, let me tell you, I could still be on bed rest right now, man. I could be breathing, eating through a tube. I could, you know, have a shit bag or something, you know what I'm saying? A colossal, you know what I'm trying to say. But, yeah, man, so, anyways, just pulled up, waiting on Rich to come out, taking forever, but, we about to hit this gym. I'm gonna run to the store so I can get some water. I only drink a certain type of water, so I gotta make sure I get there in time, because they close at like 9. You should have more than enough time, but sometimes when you put that work in, you lose track of it. So is this him texting me? Oh, it's not. Hell going on, man. So yeah, that's what we doing. Today's been, you know, pretty productive. For the most part, we didn't figure out what's up with Shaq's stuff, but he said he about to go up to a place tomorrow at 6 a.m. He's waking up bright and early to get it done, which is what's up. But yeah, so is this him? Yeah, where you at? You know where I'm at. Fool. Around the corner, man. So yeah, now we about to pick up Rich. Maybe I'll keep the camera going just for a little longer. I don't really got too much memory on here, and I don't know how to put more memory on the iPad. They ain't really got the little clicker thing that you kind of, the SIM card tray where you can put out put in the SD card with more memory and shit. So I gotta figure out how exactly to do that. See, you made me wait, so now you gotta cross the street. Fool. Bad energy, stay far away. Make it stay far away. I need you close to me.
Cause you've been having sex just for exercise. Every night men are doing sexercise. She looked into my eyes, now she's mesmerized. Give me 1 second, bro. I'm wearing a shit. These OG niggas left this fucking shit.
I'm recorded.
This nigga's supposed to be walking. I'm finna call him and see.
This dude right here?
Nah. This nigga on some suave shit right now.
My boy on a mission.
My boy on the mission.
Hey, man. Like I said, we got Rich Fitness with us right now and shit, man. We ain't live, but this is a YouTube video. You know, we getting the YouTube content up. We making exclusive content. It's a little day today and whatnot of what it's like being me. Like I said, we about to go to the gym. He about to help me get these gains.
Hey, pull up on him right there.
Pull up on him? Why he can't pull up on us?
No, he's walking.
Oh, shit. That's probably why he can't pull up on us. Is that him in the white?
In that blue shirt right there. Big old bro.
Hey, man, see, I need your love.
Boss, yeah, I see you, Stefan.
Yeah. Right here?
Yeah. Let me see. see you,
What?
buddy.
I'm in
Bye. What's up, boss? What's up? What's up? You cool taking him, dropping him back up the screen? He lives right up the street.
Right up the street.
Yeah.
So we're back. Got a nice little pump, man. Shout out to Rich Fitness, getting me together, whipping me in shape, man. Health is wealth, man. Take care of your body, your mind, your soul, and your finances, because this life we're in, man, you need all of the above to really reach where you might be trying to get to. So make sure you got your head screwed on straight and that you solid, man. This life gonna test you in every way, shape, form. But yeah, man, today was cool. Wasn't nothing too major, but really I just wanted to get into shooting these videos, get into editing, just get into the flow, you know, so I can start producing more for y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna make it like a every couple day type thing, or if I'm gonna make it like a once a week type thing, or a once a month type thing. Let me know, man. Today wasn't very eventful. It wasn't a whole lot going on outside of my normal, which, you know, might still be, I guess, you know, cool for y'all. But let me know for sure. Like, let me know in the comments what you want to see more of. I didn't have a car. I didn't do no window tinting today. I was supposed to do the homies ride, but had some technical difficulties on his end. So yeah, let's, you know, I like these though. I like these. I think that these are cool and that we could keep doing these. But like I said, man, this channel is gonna be to really help inspire you guys to want to get out into this world and do your own thing, you know, and have a real purpose out here. Because Nipsey said it, man, find your purpose or you wasting air. You know, so make sure you guys are finding your purpose. Make sure you guys are out here moving with intention, on a mission. And if you know any entrepreneurs or even cool people in the Minneapolis, St. Paul area, let me know, man. Let's get together. Let's make some content. Let's make this shit eventful. You know what I'm saying? Let's show the people what we all got to offer. I'm open to working with anybody who is, you know, legitimate, good business, good peoples. So let's make sure that we collaborating, building a community, and creating content, man, because that's what this channel is all about. So like I said, I'm gonna tap in with you guys real soon. You guys gonna hear from me real soon. Peace.